generations, Bugatti has been more than a name. It has been a benchmark for precision, a benchmark for craftsmanship, a benchmark for what should never be compromised. Every Bugatti is built with the belief that perfection is not optional. It is required. This is a machine created under one principle. Nothing, absolutely nothing, should disturb its integrity.
Well, until now. Bugatti, you don't want to sell me fucking parts, huh? Bugatti, you don't want to sell me parts. Okay, no problem. You know, I've been a follower of Bugatti. I've been a brand representative of Bugatti for a very long time. I'm always wearing the hat, Bugatti fucking hoodie, but no longer, all right? It's fucking war. I'm done being the good guy. I'm in my winter arc mode. I'm in my villain arc, where I even shave my head.
What happened to your head?
Yeah, bro, I was so stressed because Bugatti wasn't cooperating with me, selling me parts for the Bugatti, that I lost my fucking hair. So you know what? It's war. Let me put on another hoodie because it's pretty cold out here. 1 second. So Bugatti, you don't want to sell me parts. Okay, no problem. Not a fucking issue. We will get this done one way or another. So we have a lot to talk about in this video. How I bought my Bugatti back, how I really crashed, how Bugatti is basically cornering me and giving me an ultimatum, and how parts were stolen off of my Bugatti and how I got them back by one simple message. Oh, and obviously the game plan with what we're gonna do with the Bugatti, since Bugatti no longer wants to cooperate with us. Shall we begin? All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is currently 9 in the morning.
Someone's excited.
I know, I'm pretty excited. We are 56 minutes away from making fucking history again, from buying technically my third Bugatti. So we just lost the highest bid. We were the previous highest bid, but the auction is up in 56 minutes. I just know it because I've looked at this 100,000 times. And right now we're here at Carrier Motor Cars because Mr. Carrier himself said, yo, we got to buy this car back together right now. And we got to do it at the dealer. So I'm like, all right. So we're pulling up and we're going to buy it at the auction. I'm going to be clicking the button, trying to get the last bid. Our goal is to buy under $1 million because the transaction fee to buy the car from Copart is 12%. So let's say I buy it for $2 million plus 12%. It's almost an extra $250,000. Which fucking sucks. All right, what are we doing today?
Who we're buying?
Yo, he's camera shy.
We're gonna buy it.
You gotta tell him.
Who's camera shy?
You are.
We're gonna fucking buy it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna motherfucking buy it.
Bang!
Monster!
Motherfucker, bro.
Look at this. Oh shit, we might have won it. Bonus time. The knockout bid won. The knockout bid did it.
Fuck that guy! Well, we're gonna pay for it now because I'm not paying for that shit. Can you make me a standard disclaimer for a video to protect myself in case of liability and getting sued by $1 billion brand? This video is based off of personal experience and opinions only. Everything I say is for informational and entertainment purposes. It is not a statement nor fact, nor is it meant to harm, defame, or misrepresent any brand or company. I'm simply sharing my perspective, my experience, and viewers should form their own conclusion based off of this. Let's begin, shall we? All right, so let's first talk about buying back my Bugatti Chiron, right? So a lot of people are like, wait, if you own the car, how do you buy the car back, right? Which I don't even understand how people don't understand this, but maybe some people have never gone through insurance and have done claims in the past. So I had my pink Bugatti Chiron and then I had this one. I ended up trading my pink Bugatti for a plane that I have. So I have a Lear 45, a light jet, something just to get around with the boys. And I stayed with this Bugatti. About 3 weeks later, I crashed this Bugatti, right? So then once I crashed this Bugatti, obviously I go through insurance to go make a claim. Hey, I got into an accident. You know, can you guys pay me out of my car? After back and forth for about 6-7 months, it's okay, we finally got paid out on the Bugatti. So I am no longer the owner of this car. The bank pays me my equity, and then they give the financing bank, because I was financing this car previously, they give the bank what they own the car for.
You mean renting?
Renting the car for. The insurance owns this car. So as soon as the insurance owns this vehicle, they basically could do whatever they want with it. And usually what they would do is they would send it to auction. Basically after going to auction, it was me bidding and one other guy from the UK. I thought it was Matt Armstrong at start offs, but he said it wasn't him. So it was me and this guy bidding on the auction, and then we bought it back and now it's here. So we basically bought it back from the insurance indirect. We broke the record on the most expensive vehicle sold in Copart history. Copart's been around for like 45 years. And the youngest person ever, 25 years old, has just bought back the most expensive car in the fucking history of fucking Copart history. from this point on, we're going to intercept and interfere with a lot of history that's going to happen. We're gonna make new history from this point forward. We're gonna make a lot of the big boys, old people mad, because the new wave is here. So broke the record in cold part, right? Moving on from that, pretending like that's not a big deal. So I get the Bugatti, get it back here, get a couple of my, my professional mechanics, just sell us. That's why he's the GOAT! We got it running. You know, I'm like, wow, car wasn't running. Bugatti quoted us $1.7 million, almost $2 million to repair this car. And my Mexican cameraman fixed it in 30 seconds. Well, let's pretend like that's not a big deal. And we're going to a little bit further that later into this video. But when we get this vehicle, I start posting about it. I'm like, hey, we finally have it back. And I get a DM. And they're like, hey, bro, just letting you know, I have the bottom carbon skid plate for a car just like yours, just in case if you don't have it.
What a coincidence.
The fuck? What do you mean that I don't have it? Like, why would you assume that I don't have the carbon skid plate to the bottom of my car? Like, at no point have I done any videos of the bottom of my car. Why would you assume that I don't have it? So I jack up the car. So let's jack it up real quick. Let me show you guys what I did. Yep.
What?
Oh shit. Right there. Yep.
I don't think it's there either.
Oh, fuck. Yep. That's exactly what I thought. Come on in here. So as you can tell, this down here, if you can even see it, this is not supposed to be exposed like this. This is supposed to be like a carbon skid plate, which basically protects the car and makes sure that it stays planted to the ground when you're going 250 miles an hour. And I come down here and I'm like, oh, they're not here. What a coincidence. Well, sir, can I see a picture of what you have to see if it actually, fits my vehicle? He's like, yeah, man, sure, I'll send you a picture. Send me a picture like this. I'm like, wow, that's exactly what the fuck I need on my car. What a coincidence. Hey, sir, where did you find this part? Just out of curiosity, because I'm actually missing that in my vehicle. He's like, oh, bro, I don't know, but I bought it off some guy off of Facebook Marketplace, and I tried to use it to build my car, and I couldn't. So I'll sell it to you if you need it. Like, oh, okay, sure, bro. How much do you want for the carbon skid plate that actually is my car's? Oh, bro, if you go to Bugatti and you ask them how much, they'll tell you $150,000. I'll sell it to you for $100,000. Like, no, you're gonna sell me my own skid plate that you stole from my vehicle for $100 grand. All right, what was your name, sir? His name was Josh. Like, all right, Josh, you have 24 hours to give me back my fucking skid plate, or we're gonna open up an investigation under you and under wherever this car was taken to in transport from one shop to another. And not only are you gonna go down, but the shop that helped you interfere with taking my part are gonna go down. It's like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, I have nothing to do with that. I bought it off of Facebook Marketplace. I'm like, all right, cool. So then if it has something to do with you, send me the listings to the Facebook Marketplace and everything will be okay. We'll go after that guy. It's like, oh, bro, I forgot my fucking login to my Facebook Messenger. I'm like, dude, that's bullshit, because you've had this shit for like a week. And the fucking idiot is like, bro, thieves are so stupid. This guy sends me a picture of my own carbon plate. This is from the accident. I have a hole in the bottom of my carbon plate. This is from when I crashed. I ran something over. I told him, I'm like, look, bro, if you're not gonna give me the parts, it's all good. We're gonna open an investigation and we'll get the parts and we'll get whoever is involved. No reply for about 5 minutes. 5 minutes later, he sent me a pin of exactly where he dropped off the part. And he's like, hey, bro, the parts are there. I don't want nothing to do with this. I don't want to get in trouble. The parts are there, everything from your car. And he pretty much just blocked my number. I sent 2 of my guys over there and they picked up this and other parts that were missing from the car. Isn't that fucking crazy? So everybody wants to see the up and close parts of the vehicle. So I'm gonna use my trusty hammer here to kind of work our way around things, just in case if you can't see them well enough. So let's start off with the most obvious, which is the front end of this vehicle. This is a bit split up over here. This is probably the most damaged area right here. As you can tell, all of that's pretty strong, right? Obviously, we have all of our front end of the vehicle right here, which is pretty much coming off. Coming on back over here, you have this hose which snaps. You have no idea what this hose is from.
That goes straight to the combobulator.
The combobulator, yes. The fucking motherfucking combobulator. Our windshield is cracked, so our windshield is broken. We have slightly damaged or scratched our carbon tub.
We keep focusing on the negative. Look at the positive.
Oh yeah, this is probably the most gangster thing Bugatti, or should I say Volkswagen, has ever done. We have carbon fiber windshield wipers. Very cool. Obviously, the majority of the damage is done in the front of the vehicle. Our front splitter is pretty fucked up. This fender is messed up. Our headlights. This is probably the only thing that I genuinely care about, are these fucking headlights. Like, look at this. These headlights are beautiful. Look, carbon fiber inside of the headlight, which is massive. And this right here is just my favorite part.
Do it again.
You didn't hear it?
I didn't hear it. Do it again for the
hear
people
it?
in the back.
Did the people in the back hear it?
Yeah.
Did the people in the front hear it? Did the people in the Bugatti facility hear it? Well, if they didn't, you motherfuckers are gonna hear it now. Stepped up fucking shit, bro. You stepped up. Shit's about to get real. Bugatti quoted me $1.7 million to fix my fucking car. $1.7 million to fix my car, right? Okay. All right, 1.7 million. I'm like, well, that's a lot, right? Fuck. If I buy the car back for $1.9 million, $2 million, plus 1.7, that means I would be into the car about $8.5 million. That's out of my budget. So they tried to scare me, but you know what? I'm a trader. I don't get scared easily. So what do? I buy the car back. I buy the car back, you know, show a little bit of videos online, talk about a little bit of shit. Guess what? Bugatti's blowing up my phone. I've had multiple meetings with the CEO of Bugatti. I've had multiple meetings with the director of Bugatti America, and they came to me with an interesting proposal. Almost something that was irresistible, but made me realize the value of Bugatti and if these cars should even really be valued at what they're valued, $5, even $6 million. So the first original quote, remember, it was $1.7 million from Bugatti itself. I meet with the director of Bugatti America here in Miami, and he comes to me, he's like, hey, look, man, we understand what you want to do with the vehicle. We understand you want to fix the vehicle. We understand that you want to get your content out of it, and there's this guy out there, Matt Armstrong, that wants to come and fix the vehicle, but we need to make sure that we could preserve the brand and that nobody that is not Bugatti certified doesn't touch this vehicle. So we've made you an irresistible offer. Okay, sure, what's the offer, sir? He's like, okay, well, you could come and fix your vehicle directly with us in France. We'll pay for the shipping. So Bugatti will pay for the $40,000, $50,000 shipping to France and back to America. And we can repair your whole entire vehicle, including carbon tub, including a new transmission, new front end, new interior, new airbags, basically a brand new Bugatti, and it will be stamped by Bugatti, certified, rebuilt by Bugatti. I'm like, oh, fuck. How much is that gonna cost? How much you think they said?
Probably like, I don't know. I'm gonna say a humble amount. 3 mil.
Right? You would assume a very high amount if they're gonna give me a brand new carbon tub, they're gonna give me a brand new transmission, they're gonna strip the car down to the bone, literally remove everything, like leave it on the carbon tub like this picture right here, like naked. I wouldn't even be able to recognize the car. They told me $600,000 and 6 months, and we'll do all of that to your vehicle. Just please do not touch the vehicle, do not have anybody else repair it, only have Bugatti technicians touch it, and we will do this offer for you. I'm like, fuck. Considering the fact that they came down 70% from their original $1.7 million offer for just parts and minor labor. Now they're basically dropping the engine, splitting the car in half because the carbon tub connects, and they're doing all of that for 600 grand and a new tub and a new transmission. Fuck, that sounds like a good deal, right? And as I'm further thinking about it, I'm like, why would they knock down 70% of their original quote? Are their margins that high? Why can they go from $1.7 million to 600,000 over one conversation? What you pay for this car is hype, is pure sheer hype. There's nothing special about this car other than it has a W16 engine in the back. You put a fucking W16 engine in a Toyota Corolla, you're gonna go 200 miles an hour, no fucking shit. The problem with Bugatti is that they don't want the value of their brand to go down. They don't want somebody like me, somebody like Matt Armstrong to come and touch on this car, because if one of us can do it in a backyard, what would that do to their brand? That would devalue their brand. Think about it. This is a $1 billion company, right? This $1 billion fucking company has now just knocked off 70% of the value of their parts to get me through the door. Why? Because they want to hold me by the balls. They want me to ship the car to France, and as soon as I ship the car to France, I no longer have possession of the vehicle. And guess what? They're gonna want to take a year, 2 years to rebuild my car. And then guess what? I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm not going to lose possession of my car to a brand that just knocked off 70% of their value. They literally just put their pants down and said, we need you to come bring us a car. If not, the value of our vehicles are gonna go down. Well, guess what?
I woke up in a new Bugatti.
And honestly, I never expected in my 25 years of life that I would have a relationship or even have the phone number of the CEO of Bugatti. And I would never expect for the CEO of Bugatti to switch up on me. Let me give you guys a little bit of context, right? So ever since the whole accident happened, Matt Rimac has been very fast to respond. I literally posted on Instagram and said, yo, this Bugatti, you have 24 hours to reply if I'm going to get parts for this car or not, or I will 3D fucking print parts for this car. I don't give a shit, right? Because I need to fix my car somehow. And he responded within like 18 hours. I'm like, holy shit, the power of social media. Okay, cool. I speak to Matt Rimac, back and forth to the DMs. I get his number. I get on the phone with him, and Matt tells me, hey, look, first of all, I don't appreciate the fact that you guys are saying that the car is blacklisted. The car has never been blacklisted in its existence. Bugatti wouldn't do that to its customers or its cars. So please clear up that narrative. Okay, cool. I'll clear that up right now. The car was never blacklisted. So Matt Rimac told me that he could get me the headlights for about $40,000 to $50,000. I'm like, amazing, fuck. How can we get them? Where do we start? He's like, look, let's have a second conversation. We just want to make sure that we can work together in this. But I give you my word that I will get you parts for that car. We're going to work together on this. I'm like, okay, cool. So you're going to help us get parts. We're going to work together in this. He's like, yeah, if I have to get one of the Bugatti certified mechanics and technicians out there to make sure that it's being rebuilt properly, I will do that. I got you. All right, cool. So proceeds to taking 2-3 days to having a meeting with the rest of his team. And one of the Bugatti representatives of America comes down and basically gives us the proposal that I have just mentioned to you guys. And I speak again with Matt. I'm like, hey Matt, so is there any possible event or any scenario where you're gonna actually sell us parts? He's like, no, absolutely not. Parts will not be sold to you unless the car gets sent to friends and then we repair it there. So basically, long story short, he hit us with the Uno reverse and we're not getting headlights, we're not getting shit. And what really gets me is that I'm very strong on my word. When I give my word that I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it, period, no matter what. He gave me his word that he was gonna support and help us throughout this journey, no matter what, to make sure that we protect the brand and we can get this car taken care of, right? Who wants to have a crashed Bugatti? Nobody. And he hit us with the Uno reverse card. I'm like, fuck. So honestly, Matt Rimac, I really wish we could have worked together on this vehicle. Looks like we're gonna have to leave that for another project in the future. And all I can say is set and forget, and we're gonna have to turn on the 3D fucking printer. Have to. Now, I've already had an interesting experience with Bugatti earlier this year. So when I had this Bugatti before it was crashed and I had my pink Bugatti, I had 2 Bugattis at the time. Honestly, I felt like the king of the fucking world. So guess what I wanted? I wanted a 3rd Bugatti. So I heard that there was this gentleman named Evan at Miller Motors, which is the top sales for Bugatti in America. And he had this Bugatti Mistral, and that the person that had purchased it was giving up his allocation. And the only way for you to actually buy this Mistral off of this person that no longer wants the allocation is you have to pay over sticker. And if you pay over sticker, you waive the whole preferred client of Bugatti, right? Because for you to buy a client on a Bugatti, you have to be a preferred client. So if you pay over sticker, you kind of waive all that, and anybody can buy the car as long as they pay $800K over sticker. I'm like, fuck, okay, whatever. I get on the phone with Evan and I'm like, hey, look, you know, can we work something out with the $800K over sticker? Can I pay a little bit less? Like, can we work something out? He's like, no, like anybody can buy this car. He's like, yo, by paying this $800K over sticker, you basically are now a preferred client by Bugatti. You can get any allocation from this point forward. I'm like, shit, I might have to bite the bullet on this first one. Be the youngest 25-year-old to have 3 Bugattis. First one to have a Mistral, and now I can pretty much get into the door. I can get a Tourbillon and whatever's to come in the future, right? Because I am only 25. I plan to have more Bugattis in the future. Okay, cool. You know what, Evan? Fuck it. Let's do it. Bill it. Bill it. $800K over sticker. I'll buy the Mistral. Fuck it. We'll figure out how we get this relationship with Bugatti built later. Okay, cool. I sent Evan all of my information, sent him my Instagram because he wants to see who I am, right? Because he wants to make sure he's selling the car to. It's like, who's this 25-year-old that's buying a 3rd Bugatti and is paying $800K over sticker? Evan proceeds to call me back about 30 minutes later. He's like, look, man, yeah, I just want to let you know, I don't really think that this car is the right fit for you. Like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, I just don't think this car represents you right now. I think it makes sense for you just to wait a little bit. Maybe you can find a different Bugatti. Like, I don't understand. The whole point is anybody can buy this Bugatti. It's a right fit for anybody as long as they pay the $800K over sticker. And he's like, yeah, no, it just won't work, man. Have a nice day. Hangs up the phone. What the fuck?
Gotcha, bitch.
So I couldn't even buy a 3rd Bugatti, even if I'm paying $800K over sticker. At this point, I don't understand if it's because I'm 25, is it because I have a pink and purple Bugatti? Is it because I'm Cuban? This whole criteria was pretty interesting to me at that time. And I don't get it, Seba. Like, bro, we take good care of the cars. Why would they not want to sell me a 3rd Bugatti? I don't understand.
Yeah, it's not like we abuse them. It's not like we drift them. It's not like we redline them.
I don't get it, bro.
It's not like we forget basic maintenance.
Brother, we don't drift them. We don't drive them. We don't stand on them. We don't do anything. We just take pictures, right?
Yeah. I mean, we always have wiper fluid.
That's what I'm saying. But I know a guy that could actually repair this vehicle. Because my Mexican cameraman over here might not be the best guy.
I think we're gonna need to phone a friend.
Phone a friend? Let's phone a friend. There's this guy named Matt Armstrong. Have you guys heard of him? Probably, right? So he supposedly fixed cars. He supposedly wanted to fix this car. But let's call him now to see if he really wants to fix it. What's up?
Yo!
What's up, mate?
Good, how are you?
Hey, where you at, mate?
We're in sunny England, of course. It's really nice and sunny.
Yeah, I mean, Miami's not that good as well, but I think I got something that you might like, bro. The Bugatti.
Oh my days, the Bugatti.
Yo, so look, I'm not gonna lie, right? I'm not a trained professional, right? All I know is that, like, this windshield is no longer good, right? So we can just, like...
Oh my God.
Wait, the windshield's no longer good, right? So we can just...
You know how much that is?
How much is it?
It's at least like $15,000.
What?
That's actually pretty cheap.
Not fucking bad. All right, look. All right.
Keep smashing it.
All right, look. So there's this shit right here, right? I'm not a professional, but all I know is that you gotta like get it out of there, right? You gotta get it out of there, right? Fuck.
This is bad. Stop.
Well, and then this right here. I know we gotta fix this right here. We gotta like. No. All right.
No.
All right, mate. Well, obviously, I don't know how to fix this car. You think you could come down and fix it?
I think we can come out and fix it. It's gonna cost. It's gonna be expensive, but it might be cheaper than Bugatti.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Even if yours is more expensive than Bugatti, I'd rather pay you than pay Bugatti all day, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. For real.
Yeah, I think it's quite snidey, the parts situation and everything. And yeah, I don't necessarily agree with it either. But if we can do it without them, then yeah, I think we're proving a point. We can prove a point. But let's see if it is even possible.
How long do you think it'll take for you to rebuild this car?
Making the parts or what?
Getting the parts. We'll get them somehow.
If they had the parts, we could build that car in a week.
In a week?
In a week, we'll be able to build that car if we had the parts. But that could be an issue.
Okay, so this is my game plan here, right? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a tent right here, and then we're gonna fix it right here. Does that work for you?
I'm down for that. That'd be sick.
Yeah, so that works for you, right? If we put a tent right here and we just fix it right here.
Yeah, we're gonna do it like proper, like Indian style. Like we're gonna flip flops out. I'm ready.
No, I mean, when do you think you could come down to Miami and take a look at it?
So we're gonna come down just after Christmas, so I don't get in trouble with the missus, and we'll be. With that week there, we'll come down, we'll strip all the broken parts off, work out what we can get, what we can fix, what we can't get, and then we can go from there at least. That sounds like the best option for us. So we've at least got like a base of where we can go, get all the bad stuff off it, and then we know what we need to replace.
Okay. Should we start removing any parts for you? Would you want us to do any work?
No, keep driving it, keep making videos. Just don't break it anymore.
You sure? We could drop the transmission for you if you want, right? Like I'll figure it out. No?
No, leave it.
All right, sick. All right, so I'll see you last week of December here in Miami.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Okay, sick. All right, well, Matt, safe travels when you come down here, and I'll see you soon.
See you then. Bye.
Bye. How about that, Bugatti? Huh? We got Matt motherfucking Armstrong gonna come fix the car. Now what? Huh? I'm taking this shit personal, bro.
Relax.
We actually need this. Like, when do you ever just get the chance to get a hammer and just throw it on a Bugatti? Like, just tell me, when do you ever get the chance to do that? Never, right? We're not fucking rich enough. Fuck you, I really broke the windshield, man. So look, I mean, this airbag might be Volkswagen, but just to show you how good Volkswagen builds this car, the horn works. Look at this.
There's less things we gotta fix.
Bro, right? We have the horn works, so we don't really need the airbag. If you think about it, brother, if you get me a knife right now, I can cut this out right here. We will sew this back up because this is very easily sewed back on, and that's it. You have a car that has a horn. I mean, the inside of the car is fine. We did break the sky view, so as you guys can tell, we did break this sky view, which I don't even know how this cracked. I guess like on impact it had a slight crack, then over time it just broke. Obviously the floor airbags have been completely floated, very dirty, because you know we have been driving the vehicle up and down a couple of times. What the fuck went here? Oh look, they stole these parts as well. Fucking motherfuckers, bro. So obviously the back of the vehicle is perfectly fine. Nothing really happened back here. The wing, still indestructible. We'll give that to Bugatti. This is a great wing. Moving on to this, bringing the car in through this fence over here. I curb rashed it pretty fucking bad. So funny story. As soon as I got this car, I didn't like the bronze wheels. So we plastic dipped these wheels. I'm talking about like the same hour that I got this car. This is not gonna surface the internet until probably like a year from now. So
you know what's amazing? I'm probably the first and only person on the planet, and you too,
to do this.
Bugatti's probably looking at this like, what the fuck is going on? As I was doing it, I'm like, I think I've reached that level of rich where I just don't even give a fuck. The fact that I'm plastic dipping the wheels of a car that people don't even get to see in their life, and the people that do get to afford it don't even drive, is just the biggest fuck you up. And to kind of finish off the Bugatti beef just for this video alone, because we're really only getting started, what they've done to me is denying me an opportunity unless it's under their dictatorship, which is very unpatriotic, considering that most of their customers are actually in North America, and this is the land of the free. And most of their customers could agree, because they're built on free spirit and being more of a leader than a follower. So I don't think it's fair the way they've treated their youngest customer, and I think one of the most that could represent them in the best way possible. And now what we're gonna do is tell and show the people the reality behind this amazing brand. If it could really be a backyard Bugatti build. BBB, just how you like it.
What is that even supposed to stand for?
Big Bad Boats. All right, so let's see if the car turns on. So I never got access to the rear key, as you guys saw before. So this is my current key. I tore it up a little bit just because I got mad at it, and I even broke the speed key on it. Totally kidding. This is the real key. Bugatti, you have some fucking explaining to do. Why does your key, your $25,000 key to a $5 million car, look identical to a fucking Chevy key? Let's turn this bitch on. Oh, brother, she has no gas.
Probably judging on the last.
Fuck.
All right, let's push this out.
Oh, we should get the tow truck and the forklift to get it out of here. Bugatti, for this type of transport, they probably charge, I don't know how much, 10 grand to transport it from one spot to another. This is how I transport my Bugatti.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Yep, that looks good enough. Oh, it looks like we're doing good. Oh.
Come on, not the fucking tow truck, bro. Come on. Oh. That's how you tow truck your Bugatti out of your basketball court. All right, so figured it would be a smarter idea to go get gas instead of pulling it out with the tow car. So let's go get gas real quick. By the way, nobody's really seen this car on YouTube yet. Everybody's seen the short form degeneracy we've done with it, but let's give a warm welcome to the famous M3.
I've been watching your videos for the past, bro, I'm fucking shaking. Do you mind stopping real quick, bro? Please, you have no idea.
Okay.
My son's gonna freak out.
Let's go to the gas station.
Okay.
What's up? What's going on?
Wait. Who's that?
Yo.
Who the fuck is?
Pretty good! Oh
What was I doing last night?
Bro, Alex, my dad was watching your whole 10-hour video, bro. I've been trying to figure out.
Yeah, we were just talking about you right now.
Nice to meet you.
Yo, nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you. Hey.
Bro, I'm trying to do the same thing you are doing, brother. Brother, I'm still looking at your videos. I'm just fucking going crazy that I'm literally standing next to you right now.
Yeah, man. Look, I shaved my head.
Oh shit! What made you do it?
I just did it.
Oh, he wants to ask you a fucking question.
Yeah. Look, I shaved my head.
Bro.
Look.
Holy shit! Yo, the cut is fired!
I know. What's up?
Bro, look.
Look.
I've been on a losing streak recently, and I need some words of like encouragement, bro. I just lost like 2 trades. You know, I'm learning off of one of the people that learned off of you, and he's like teaching me and shit.
Yeah.
What are some inspirational words you could give me to help me keep going?
Set and forget, brother. That's all I gotta say. Losing streaks are part of the process, bro. It's normal. Just, you know, just keep going at it. Stick to your risk management. Stick to the strategy and set and forget, bro. Losing streaks are part of the process. Just, you gotta keep going, and then that's how you get out of it.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
All right. Good luck, brother. See you, man.
Thank you, likewise.
Love you, brother. Thank you, man. Hey, I love the whip, bro. That's insane, dude.
Honestly, respectfully, if you own a Bugatti and you can't put your Bugatti in your backyard, you're not rich enough. Respectfully. If you can't put your Bugatti next to your pool inside of your basketball court, you're not fucking rich enough. Says the guy carrying a fucking fuel tank. Yo, we gotta make sure that this is the fuel side. Yes. Big mistake. The other side looks exactly the same. When you open it up, it's the oil. So you could and it opens up very easily as well. It's not like it's difficult. You know, obviously you would take this out. If you're a fucking idiot, you would put it in. How do I know it's going?
Yeah, now it's going definitely.
So more of the story, ladies and gentlemen.
So Evan, go fuck yourself. Because if I would have probably got my third Bugatti, if I would have gotten my Mistral, this would have probably never happened, you motherfucker. So this is probably why you are no longer the top sales for Bugatti in America. That's why Abraham from Lamborghini Broward is the top sales for Bugatti in America, because he actually cares about his customers and creates a long-term relationship with them. So shout out to the guys at Lamborghini Broward. Shout out to the guys in Carrier Motor Cars, because without them, they would not facilitate this experience of buying these Bugattis and not having this strict agenda that a certain type of person has to buy these cars. Hey man, if you're successful, if you like cars and you can afford it, you should be able to fucking buy them. The guys at Lamborghini Broward, I know we had a little miscommunication with the parts of this vehicle and that they were missing. That was my bad. I apologize for that. There's a miscommunication from my sources. My sources were unreliable at that moment, and just want to clear those things up. So yes, everything with the car is good. So you know, right now I want to recreate, because I want you guys to understand, right? I know a lot of you guys love me and a lot of you guys were really scared for the fact that I got into the accident with this Bugatti. So right now I want to recreate this accident and how it happened. So let's get in here. Get in here. Close the phone. Close the phone. All right, so this is exactly how this accident happened, right? So let me kind of hide the airbag a little bit. Kind of put that in there. So this happened after UFC fight in Miami. So I had just met Donald Trump. I had just pretty much just been right next to him, shaking his hand. I left there like the fucking man, bro. I just met Trump. I'm getting escorted out through the VIP section of UFC. I'm the first guy out. They have my police escort in front. I get in my Bugatti. They escort me out of the arena, and then I'm pretty much just alone there going home. Bro, I feel like the man. I'm not gonna lie, right? 24, 25 years old, just met Trump, getting escorted out of the UFC. I think I made money on that fight. I think I made like 20, 30,000 on the fight. I'm going home like the man. So as soon as the police escort left, I'm like, okay, cool, it's perfect, it's time. I pull out my phone and start texting and driving. After I'm texting and driving, I'm closing out a position on Euro USD at $35.7 million that I'm closing out on one of these positions. And as I'm closing out one of these positions, I open up a meme coin, and on this meme coin, I look up and I'm at a red light. So I continue to trade. That's not how it happened. So obviously that is a joke. That is not how it happens. You should never text and drive. I was not texting and driving. You should never trade
and drive.
No T and drive. No texting and driving. No trading and driving. Period. Even if you're in a fucking Bugatti. So I'm on the highway, and as soon as I am on the far left lane, because that's usually like the faster lane, that lane is actually going the slowest. So I decide to merge my way to the right. There's 3 lanes. As soon as I go through the right, there is a 1987 Suzuki mini truck on the far right lane in front of a bus, and I just simply couldn't see it because there was a blind spot. It was dark at that area on the highway. So as I'm changing lanes to the right, he's over there in that far right lane. Obviously I don't see him, so I just hit him. I think he might have been going 30 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour. Those Suzuki mini trucks aren't fast at all. I'm going the speed limit, and I just hit him from the back. It is what it is, right? So then as soon as I hit him, I literally, the airbag is like in my face. So like this shit literally just like boom. So Seba's head actually hit the windshield right here.
Thank God I have a big head.
Totally kidding. So like as soon as I crashed, boom, this shit hits my face, and I'm like, whoa. I was for a solid 5 seconds like, what the fuck just happened? And when I look forward, I see like that the hood is over the windshield, and I'm like, there's no fucking way I just crashed my Bugatti. And I look down, and then these airbags are on my feet, and I'm like, oh, this shit just really happened. So I open up the door. When I open up the door, I see the car that I crashed to. Like as soon as I hit him, he basically like moved to the left. So I go help this person get out the car. When I help this person get out the car, he's like sideways in the car, like, because I guess he wasn't wearing a seatbelt or something. I don't know. He was not in his driving position. And when I help him out of the car, he gets out. He's like, who was driving that fucking car? That motherfucker. Who was driving that car? And I'm like, sir, it was me. And he looks at me and he goes, Alex G? I'm like, no fucking way, bro. The irony is the ratio of both these vehicles on the road. It's probably like the most expensive car on the road and the most inexpensive car on the road. You have a $3,000 mini truck with a $5 million hypercar. Like, tell me the fucking ratio of this accident. Like, it cannot be more ironic. So after that, I chop it up with him, like, yo, are you good? Like, I can get you another truck, bro. Like, you know, I see these trucks on Facebook Marketplace all the time. He's like, no, bro, you're good, dude. I've seen your stuff before. Like, I'm fine. He walked off perfectly fine. Everything is good. Everything's chilling. We chat back and forth. I got his number. We went out to dinner the next day. I go out with his friend. I take my friend. Like, we almost had a relationship after that point, because honestly, that's pretty impactful, right? Not every day do you crash a Bugatti, and not every day do you get crashed by a Bugatti. About 2 months ago, I get this letter from my attorney, and he goes, hey man, just letting you know, Jonathan is suing you. So right now we're in a legal battle right now with the person that I crashed into. It's totally not fair that you walked off the scene. You're perfectly fine. And I offer you to get you a new vehicle. You deny that. And 7 months later, you come up with this bullshit claim that now you're in pain. Obviously, he's seen that as a major opportunity. Not every day are you going to get crashed by a Bugatti. Somebody else in that position in that same moment would have probably like cracked their head against the fucking like pillar. They would have like hit it on purpose or something. Who knows what somebody would have done in that scenario. I get it. Maybe he needs the money, but I just don't think that's the way to go. And asking for an absurd amount of $750,000 is fucking retarded. He's definitely not going to get that. I have very good attorneys. Shout out Hayden Wooster, because without Hayden Wooster, I would have probably not even gotten paid out on this car. He literally helped me get paid out on this Bugatti, fighting with insurance every single day, endless hours, working on weekends, early mornings, late, like he is the person that made sure I got paid on this car. Hayden Wooster, Hayden Law, whatever it is. If you guys, I mean, this is not even a paid promo. I asked him, I'm like, yo, look, bro, like, thank you for all the work that you did. Genuinely, like, I really do appreciate the effortless time that you put into this. How can I repay? He's like, brother, nothing, man. I just love doing cool shit for cool people. I'm like, bro, I fuck with that. You know, I can have a lot of morals to this story, you know, how the real ones turned on you when things get hard, how people crumble, supporters, non-supporters. But I'd really want to take the moral of this story towards when you get into an uncomfortable situation like this one, like crashing a very expensive car and being held at major liability. You know, I could have cried myself to sleep every single night. I could have crumbled. I could have filed for bankruptcy. I could have done so many things. But what did I do? I simply brushed it off, kept walking forward with a smile on my face. You know, being put in an uncomfortable situation is because you can handle it and you can get out of it. And a lot of people don't know how to do that. So I feel like anybody else in my position would have crumbled and would have fucked up this, like fumbled this whole entire thing, and not been able to hold their composure throughout the whole thing. I'm just smiling, learning, laughing throughout the whole entire way and making great experiences through it. And that's what I would say is the moral of the story. You know, accidents happens. It was my fuck up. I was held responsible for it. I'm getting the shitty end of the stick. I'm losing money on it. But you know what? I'm living, I'm learning, and I'm having fun. Because, you know, shit happens. I'm being held accountable for it. And now we just gotta make the most out of it. And buying a Bugatti is almost like the highest point. Like, what comes after buying a Bugatti? Pretty much nothing. I had 2 of them. Nobody can top buying 2 of them. If you do, it pretty much makes no fucking sense. And somebody that would have crashed their Bugatti, they would have probably just thrown in the towel. They'd be like, you know what? Fuck it. This is not for me. This is too much. Fuck it. I turned a negative into a positive. I turned crashing into a Bugatti the most viral thing that I have ever done. I pushed Jake Paul into his pre-presser in a crashed Bugatti. I'm pissing off global billion-dollar companies at 25 years old from my basketball court in my backyard. I have a more viral Bugatti than Andrew Tate right now. And I'm turning this positive into a negative so aggressively that I'm pissing off every single day people. People are like, oh, this guy doesn't appreciate materialistic things. It's coming for him. Yeah, bro, I don't give a fuck about materialistic things, bro. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. This is a car. This is replaceable. What is not replaceable is our lives, is our health, is our well-being. That is where the value is at. I'm just having fun with this materialistic shit while I have it right now. Because I'm sure in 5 years, I'm going to get tired of cars and I'm going to want mega yachts. And I'm going to go have fun with mega yachts. So I'm pissing off every regular day people because, yes, I don't give a shit about a car like this. And yes, you might work very hard to get a car like this. Exactly how I did. But now what I want to do with it is whatever the fuck I want to do with it. Our values for materialistic things are very much different. I don't give a shit, and you do. I remember working so hard at Dunkin' Donuts to being able to save up to get my trading account and scaling that trading account so aggressively and so I can afford my first supercar, which was my Audi R8. And as soon as I bought the car, I didn't give a fuck about it anymore because what I enjoyed was the journey to buy the car, was the ups and downs, was the battles, was me becoming a better and stronger person. Having the car doesn't make me who I am. It's almost just like that is the result of what I did. What I did makes me who I am. If the car is crashed, it's scratched up, I don't give a fuck. That's just a trophy. trophy doesn't mean anything without the battle that you went through to getting it. So with that being said, set and forget.
I woke up in a new Bugatti.